Believe, believe the drag. Born comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Have the little bits, too.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Going then.
Spare up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Cruel seas have been sailing for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? Quite. The soldiers are some of our... It was Risad's idea to come here now. That is the truth. Okay, just this once. Come and see what... I offer.
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane? Lead on.
Far I have traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer. Ajit has... Take a look. May your road lead you to warmth.
I'm right behind you. I'll head back home if you need me.
We've got a pickpocket.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What's... All right. You just watch yourself. Next time, I might not be so lenient.
You little thief.
By order of the Yard, stop right there. Smart woman.
It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Hey!
Of the Yard, stop right there. Smart woman.
Cost you
fancy magic someplace else.
The townsfolk call me Captain because I'm usually oh no, you wretch! I saw that. Still dead. Where are you?
Those fools are actually fighting.
Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes. All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient. Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go. We got a nickname for anyone who tries to
Got another dozen ripened.
I'll be sure. I travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
Filthy pickpocket.
What was that?
Someone do something.
wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a one. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go.
Working in when is great. I get to see
What
Ulfric.
are you doing that for?
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. It's that easy.
Find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
So you can cast a few spells? Am I supposed to be impressed?
Did you need something?
You know about Talos?
If you're looking to get
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Thank you for your custom.
You need anything? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares.
Need something? Just what you see here. Good day to you.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Come and see what good I
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear this whole...
Divine's sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
Come to Dawnstar at a
He's proud
strange
of his
time,
service,
friend.
Skald. The
Seems
Legion
everyone in the
taught
town is
us
having
loyalty,
nightmares.
and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
You come to Dawnstar at a... Not a single man or woman in Dawnstar has gotten a good night's... If people aren't tired, they're angry. I hear Mara has sent one of her priests to the inn to try to calm people down. Skald supports Ulfric's... He's a fool. A dragon has a... Drowning your troubles in mead? As for work, you could try to catch Scald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town.
They
Stay
say
out of
our
trouble
thick
now.
Stormcloak murdered the High...
By the divines, I'm tired.
Unless you're here to... Well, the Stormcloaks are dead. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battle. The only... As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
You beasts are the worst.
Come now, dearie. Surely we aren't all that bad.
Just leave me alone. I've brought your mead. Now drink it and shut your filthy mouths.
Oh, we've got other things in mind for our mouths, sweetie.
Yes? Come, I haven't got all day.
What are you looking at? Ah! Heard of them? I've been captain in a crew of them. Aye, the war keeps the Empire. Our secret in a battle made runs the blood horkers. Make sure. Well, I can't just... From the look of you, I'm guessing you're more looking to cause some trouble for the horkers. I think Eldon will take my hide for this, but Skyrim's been feeling... We draw council at Jaffet's. If you'll pardon me now, my crew needs gathering. Should be in Hammerfell before the other horkers know who let slip their secret.
Yes?
I don't owe you money, do I?
What troubles you? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious... These dreams, she has an awful hunger. I must end her terrible influence over these... I need to return to the... Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that. I've already said too much. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me... Wonderful. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come. Vermina resides in a strange realm known... From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect... Who can say? Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions.
I envy
Follow
you,
me.
travelers. Yes. Ever since my mother died a few weeks... My mother taught me. I hear they accept most people who apply, if you're ever interested.
Need a room? Everyone in town knows about the Black Door, and to never go near it. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
And the braggart
Right
did
this-
swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Yes, my daughter.
Then he
Let me
went
know if
quiet
What is
and
it I can
ragged
help
and
with?
red when he met the shield
This way,
maiden
my
Matilda,
daughter.
who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and leave." And so
Yes?
slashing and slashing of steel.
I don't owe you money, do I?
The charge dead full of zeal.
Move it, move it! There. My pa was just. He died a few days later. I'm running food and stuff. Don't pay much, but they let me sit by the fire in the inn most nights. I'm late, gotta run!
What are you looking at? Till next...
Hmm?
tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? This way, my daughter. Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priest... I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma was created by the priests of Vermina because the rituals would last for months or even years. Sadly, yes. Those who've been under the effect of it in some cases, a few never awoke at all. Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. The skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose. Take heed, they've awakened. Priests must have activated this barrier with the impossible. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check that. I suppose that my knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready. More halls. The skull has been out of touch for so long. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. It's just up here. This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact. Dawnstar! Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can look. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Check the shelves are on the balcony. I'll check on the lower level. Yes, let me take a look. Mara be praised. It involves a recipe for a liquid known... Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the I assure you. Sadly, I have yet... as a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor... I will not lie to you. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do... I'll believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. You'll be viewing those around you, thanks to all of these odd principles. I will... Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream. Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the... It should be in a small bottle. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, me. Yes, my daughter. I'm relieved you discovered a bottle in... So, I've taken us this... Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to... Then it's... Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here to guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed to the death.
Yes, sirrah. Let's continue. We still have much to do. Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Let's continue. We still have much to do. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. How I envy you. Sadly, I am resigned to just... Indeed. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Wait.
There, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. We fight to Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so? Yes, you're right. It's tough. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
I'm
The
Scald's
nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and giants are a cop. Go and slay one of the beasts. I'm counting on you. Good luck with the giant.
My
Don't
only
get
aim
snipped.
Keep the peace.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Worthy of time.
It's really dead, then?
It may be dead. That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. I own Ironbreaker. I pay a good wage for any iron ore you dig up. If you're looking
It's
for
really
work.
dead then?
Until
It
next
may
time.
be dead now, but where'd it come from?
It may be dead now, but where did it come from? Stay out of trouble now.
I work in the mine just like everyone else.
What do you want?
Speak.
One side, coming through!
I'm sorry. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. All right then.
What do you want? Need something?
I work in the mine just like everyone else.
Been mining all my life.
Quicksilver mine. That would be Skald. Turned on the Empire first chance. If you don't mind digging, I own the Quicksilver mine. It's a better life than working in that damned Ironbreaker mine. With all those milk business.
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be... By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying, I've been trying to find new areas of... Take the last trade we did. Some fine-cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Sailors and what happened to them. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts. I don't buy.
I don't like taking orders from a boy, but I spend all the day.
I inherited the ship when my mother passed away.
Where I belong.
She spent her life in water,
I help my husband Rustleaf run the forge. He's a not much. The land is beautiful, but I can't stand. That's right. I hope one day I'll convince Rustleaf to take... Excellent. I think you'll be Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. What do you need? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Forge every day. I married Rustleaf when he was... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Until next time.
Need a dagger? No? How about a clay? I've worked on... And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before the finest weapons and armor. Come back if you need steel.
damned nightmares have finally stopped. Don't suppose
Frost.
you know anything about
He's a fool if you haven't met him already. The people here look to Breen and Marilis when they need things settled. Real firebrand going up. Wasn't surprised when she joined the Legion.
The Jarl and I have our disagreements. Sorry if
All
you had
right,
to
then.
overhear one of them.
My duty
Stay
is to
out of
guard
trouble
Breen and
now.
Meredith.
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the mortar and pestle. How kind. More coin means more supplies, and that means more useful bombs, potions, and remedies for everyone. Take a look. Let me know if you come down with the rattles.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening with you.
I beg you, don't. Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawn. Several of his ancestors belonged to the mythic Dawn. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the mythic Dawn is his way of trying. Not a student of history, I see. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago.
And here comes my first
That
visitor.
museum is a mistake.
The Yes, my collection. Why don't you come in? You can browse the display. Let's talk in. Your loss. But if you change your mind, I'll be here. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates. Ah, yes, that scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. Did you have any questions about the A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gonzol and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It's held many names. The mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor, it's no secret that my family were once members of the... We hid from our past, but I realized that I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, they were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon. The mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis. All that remains of the infamous cult, I've gathered in my museum. Ah, an excellent question. Dagon's mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim dynasty and opened the Oblivion gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served...
Speak.